Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. Rafael Leao. Looking for the run.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Hazard. And it's made its way to him. Hazard. And it's Neves. Hazard receives it in a wide position. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. João Neves makes the interception. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Played out to the left flank.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now it's Torres. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Rafael Leao. Neatly clipped into space.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's a shade optimistic.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Messi. Camavinga. And it's Zanetti.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's an imaginative pass. Fernando Torres. Rafael Leao. João Neves calmly anticipates. Messi. Zanetti. Van Basten. Rafael Leao. Well, that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Rafael Leao. Camavinga. It's a searching pass. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Fernando Torres. Now, can they get him away? He has found a way through. And this is Van Basten.
Van Basten! And he's there to clear it.
That is Conte.
takes the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. It's Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's Van Basten. Conte. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Camavinga. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
For the benefit of anybody who has
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Camavinga.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, super ball!
Big chance! What about that from Fernando Torres?
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute in front once more and with momentum.
After 51 minutes,
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Iran have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Akanji. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Upamecano cuts it out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Time and again they are repelled. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out for a throw. Upamecano. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Azar. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Messi. This looks promising.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe is flagged offside.
Number 3.
We have got changes
Van
here
Dijk.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 2.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Coming on the field.
He's on it. Can he get
Number
away?
15, Adam.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And it's Mendes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Van Basten.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Memphis Depay. He's found a way through. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Torres. Oh, he shoots! He scored! And surely now the result's beyond doubt. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Okafor. Taken back almost at once. And he's all... It's Van Basten! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Iran, fine. And there's the shot!
Added time.
And somehow he kept it out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Hakimi with the short one. Oh, that was vital. Memphis Depay. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he plays one through. That's an excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Times a side that can... Well, the weather here today is not playing ball.
Hello,
We have
everybody,
heavy
and welcome
rain.
to today's
The pitch
match.
underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco Van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about...
Oh, what has happened here? Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Messi tries a shot! Well, there's the clearance. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Hernandez getting this one clear. Hernandez with the clearance. And it's Neves. Conte. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Zanetti. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Well, that's well spotted. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neves. Oh, good take in a good area. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Khan gets rid without sophistication. And here's Zanetti. Knocks it into space. And they've got rid. Zanetti. That has not gone well. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And smartly reclaimed. Frimpong. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Conte. Hernandez. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Good ball over the top.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Well, nicely intercepted. João Neves. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. He's found a way through. Zanetti. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Frimpong. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Alexander-Arnold is standing over this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Messi! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with the...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No, he's managed to misplace that. Messi. And it's Zanetti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rijkaard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Lovely feet. Serginho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Upamecano. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Neves. Spread it left. João Neves. And it's Zanetti.
He's in a great position here.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Messi. Rijkaard.
Looking to play him in.
There's a sharp little ball here.
Great chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Over to the left. Rafinha.
Bit too much weight on the pass.
And he's there to get it away.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Zanetti. Now João Neves.
And the ball's gone astray.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. And it's Van Dijk. Upamecano. Van Dijk.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Donnarumma is there and he can get that clear. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, that's clever. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come loose. No way through, so back it comes. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's ambitious. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Iran.
Size
Three,
really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 2, Marquinhos. Number 4, Rafael.
Oh, it's
Number
terribly
30,
wayward.
Saka. Coming on the field, number 15, Adams. Number 7, Okafor. Number
Akanji.
14,
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. It's anyone's ball now. And there's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's picked his way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, shooting chance!
Nuno Mendes. Zanetti.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Upamecano. And that...